Lost Soul Aside is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Ulti-Zero Games. The game follows Khazar, a swordsman who merges with a symbiotic entity named Arena, embarking on a journey through a war-torn fantasy world. The gameplay combines fast-paced combat, reminiscent of Devil May Cry with open-world exploration, allowing players to traverse environments on foot or using magical abilities. The narrative delves into themes of self-discovery and the consequences of war, with Khazar's relationship with Arena playing a central role. Eriksholm, The Stolen Dream is an isometric, narrative-driven stealth game developed by River End Games. Set in the early 1900s, inspired Nordic city of Eriksholm, the story follows Hannah, a young orphan searching for her missing brother, Herman. Her quest unravels a series of events that not only alter their lives, but also the fate of the entire city. Players can switch between 3 unique characters, each possessing distinct abilities to navigate various challenges and puzzles. The game emphasizes strategic gameplay, requiring observation of guard behaviors and utilization of environmental cues to overcome obstacles.
Look, I've no idea what he's done, and I don't care. I've just got to find him before they do.
It's only a matter of time. You've set things in motion you don't understand, Hannah.
Panelka is a relaxing simulation game developed by Monster Attack that immerses players in the nostalgic atmosphere of the post-Soviet era. The game allows players to design and furnish classic apartments from the late 1980s and early 1990s, using a wide array of authentic furniture and decorative items. From traditional carpets and vintage furniture to iconic household items, players can recreate the cozy ambiance reminiscent of that period. Panelka offers various apartment layouts, including Khrushchevkas and panel buildings, providing flexibility in design. Additionally, players can decorate garages, adding another layer of personalization. Cairn is a survival climbing adventure developed by the Game Bakers, the creators of Fury and Haven. Players assume the role of Aava, a professional climber aiming to conquer Mount Kami, a summit never before reached. The game offers a realistic climbing simulation with intuitive controls, allowing players to find the best holds and place their hands and feet seamlessly. Players can explore the mountain freely, plan routes carefully, and manage resources such as pitons, chalk, food, water, and medicine to survive the ascent. The narrative delves into themes of ambition and sacrifice, with Aava encountering unexpected companions and uncovering the mountain's history. Total Chaos is a survival horror game developed by Trigger Happy Interactive and published by Apogee Entertainment. Set on the desolate island of Fort Oasis, Players take on the role of a Coast Guardsman stranded in a decayed mining outpost shrouded in mystery. Guided by a cryptic radio transmission urging them to get to the mines, players must scavenge for clues, decipher cryptic notes, and craft makeshift weapons to fend off relentless, mind-reading monstrosities. The game spans 9 harrowing chapters, with an optional DLC introducing a 10th chapter featuring expanded lore, new enemies, and locations.
Everyone I ever loved vanished. I came here seeking answers. But those that remain here, they won't let me have them. If I don't tread lightly, this place will become my prison.
The Bornless is an action horror first-person shooter developed by Cathedral Studios. Set on the enigmatic Falmouth Island off the Massachusetts coast, the game immerses players in a Lovecraftian world where the boundary between reality and the supernatural is perilously thin. Players engage in intense battles against other players and demonic entities, utilizing black magic and a diverse arsenal of weapons. The game features a unique blend of PvP and PvE elements, including a ritual mode that challenges players to complete objectives while surviving demonic onslaughts and rival factions.
Me and all the other Seekers. It's them I fear most of all. The strangers lurking in the darkness. The treasure. The ritual. The power it offers you. I wish I could resist. But once you get a taste, there's no going back.
Light of Motiram is an upcoming free-to-play, open-world survival crafting game developed by Polaris Quest, a subsidiary of Tencent Games. Set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by colossal mechanical creatures known as Mechanimals, players are tasked with exploring diverse environments, from lush tropical rainforests to barren deserts and snow-capped mountains, while uncovering the secrets of Motiram. The game emphasizes survival mechanics, including resource gathering, base building, and crafting. Players can tame and train Mechanimals to assist in various tasks, such as resource collection, combat support, and transportation across different terrains. Animal Use Protocol is a first-person, narrative-driven survival horror game developed by the Brotherhood, the creators of Stasis and Bone Totem. Players assume the role of Pen, a hyper-intelligent chimpanzee leading a desperate escape of lab animals from the dystopian Anchorage station. Armed with a gravity manipulation tool and accompanied by a resourceful rat named Trip, players must navigate the facility's treacherous environments, solve puzzles, and evade a monstrous chimera born from failed experiments. The game emphasizes stealth, resource management, and environmental storytelling, immersing players in a chilling atmosphere where every corner hides new terror. Enchantment Under the Sea is the third narrative DLC for the first-person shooter Atomic Heart, developed by Mundfish. Following the events of the previous DLC, Trapped in Limbo, players once again step into the shoes of Major P3, Accompanied by one of the twins, he ventures into the underwater Neptune Research Center within Facility 3826. Here, players will explore new environments, confront unique adversaries, and uncover the mysteries lurking beneath the surface. The gameplay trailer showcases the new locations, weapons, and enemies players will encounter. It is available on the official channels of the game.
Homo sapiens.
Whoa, a talking fish.
Kingmakers is an upcoming grand strategy game developed by Paradox Interactive. Set in a richly detailed medieval world, players assume the role of a noble house vying for power and influence across a dynamic and ever-changing political landscape. The game emphasizes deep political intrigue, strategic marriages, and alliances, allowing players to shape the destiny of their dynasty through diplomacy, warfare, and cunning. With a focus on emergent storytelling, Kingmakers offers a complex simulation of feudal society where every decision can lead to unforeseen consequences, making each playthrough unique. Asket is a narrative-driven puzzle platformer developed by indie studio Luminous Games. The game follows the journey of Asket, a wanderer traversing a surreal, minimalist world filled with enigmatic structures and ancient machinery. Players must solve intricate puzzles that blend environmental manipulation with platforming challenges, uncovering the story of a lost civilization and Asket's role within it. The game's unique art style, characterized by stark contrasts and geometric designs, creates an immersive atmosphere that complements its contemplative narrative. Siberia is an action-adventure game developed by 1C Game Studios, inspired by H.G. Wells' classic science fiction novel. Set in an alternate 1896, the game portrays a massive Martian invasion of Earth, focusing on Russia's struggle against the extraterrestrial threat. Players follow multiple characters attempting to escape a panic-stricken Petrograd, journeying toward the eastern reaches of the Russian Empire. The game combines combat, stealth, and puzzle-solving elements, offering a unique perspective on the classic tale within the context of 19th century Russia. Cronos, The New Dawn is an upcoming third-person survival horror game developed by Bloober Team, renowned for titles like Silent Hill 2 Remake and Layers of Fear. Set in a dystopian future intertwined with 1980s Poland, players assume the role of a traveler, an agent of the enigmatic collective. Tasked with navigating a post-apocalyptic wasteland, the mission involves locating time rifts to journey back to the past and extract the essences of key individuals who perish during a cataclysmic event known as the Change. The game emphasizes strategic planning and combat against nightmarish creatures, blending Eastern European brutalism with retro futurist technology to create a haunting atmosphere. The Grass of Genesis is an action-adventure game developed by Hong Kong-based studio Well Link. Drawing inspiration from the Tomb Raider series and the John Wick films, the game offers a third-person perspective with a focus on exploration, combat, and puzzle solving. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, it delivers a cinematic experience with approximately 12 hours of gameplay. A standout feature is its utilization of cloud technology for real-time rendering, allowing players to enjoy high-quality graphics without the need for high-end hardware, provided they have a stable and fast internet connection. Of Ash and Steel is an upcoming third-person open-world RPG developed by Fire and Frost and published by Tiny Build. Set in the low-fantasy medieval kingdom of the Seven, players embark on a journey from humble beginnings to becoming a significant force capable of shaping the island's fate. The game emphasizes exploration without a marker system, encouraging players to discover hidden treasures, underwater caves, side quests, bosses, and valuable loot. Combat features 3 distinct stances and a variety of weapons, allowing for a personalized fighting style. Character progression is divided into 3 skill branches: survival, craftsmanship, and war, each influencing how NPCs perceive the protagonist.
Well, it is what it is. You and I are stuck here too. But who knows? Maybe all of this is a trial sent from above.
Last Sentinel is a narrative-focused, open-world action game developed by Lightspeed LA, a division of Lightspeed Studios. Set decades in the future within a reconstructed Tokyo, players assume the role of Hiromi Shota, navigating a dystopian environment rich in science fiction elements. The game aims to deliver a unique experience, drawing inspiration from various forms of dystopian science fiction media. The development team comprises industry veterans with experience on titles such as Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption, and The Last of Us, promising a high-quality gaming experience.
Going to be okay. The demon is here. It's the demon.
Pioner is an upcoming open-world first-person shooter with MMORPG elements developed by the Russian studio GFA Games. Set on a post-apocalyptic Soviet-era island, players assume the role of a former military operative exploring a mysterious island isolated due to a technological disaster. The game emphasizes survival mechanics, requiring players to navigate hazardous anomalies, combat mutants, and interact with various factions, each with its own objectives and storylines. Pioneer offers both PvE and PvP experiences, allowing players to engage in cooperative missions or compete against each other in designated zones.
There are people that are just like me, the same kind of hellraisers. We fight savagely with each other on the garbage dumps, like to the death. We fight for the loot. You can end up dead anywhere, literally kicking the bucket in the closest ditch. Keep your eyes wide open, otherwise they'll chew you to pieces. There are plenty of monsters around here, and it just so happens that the most dangerous of them